Have you ever noticed how an ant will always find its way around an obstacle? Put your finger in an ant's path and it will go around it or over it. It will keep looking for a way to keep going forward. It won't just stand there and stare. It just won't give up. Hi, my name is Risha Manga, and I'm here to tell you all about what I call the ant mindset and how noticing an ant helped me change my perspective on failure. When I was first introduced to the idea that failure is a good thing, it was quite alarming. How can not doing something good equate to something good? When we think of the word failure, we usually see this huge dark cloud behind it, and I get it. We perceive failure as a negative thought. Throughout our entire lives, we've been told failure is not an option. However, I've learned that failure is an option, but giving up is not. How can we know that we need to improve if we've never even failed at something? I say this because failure happens to all of us. Take Thomas Edison for an example, whose most memorable invention was the light bulb, which perpetually took him 1,000 tries to get a successful prototype. How did it feel to fail 1,000 times? A reporter once asked him. I didn't fail 1,000 times, Edison replied. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. So, is there a lesson to be learned from failure? Let me share with you all my first-hand experience with failure. The past couple of years, my friends and I have participated in a National History Day competition. The first year we ever participated, we placed third, which wasn't high enough of a placement to advance into state. When we heard the results, we were all so disappointed. We felt as if we had done our best and there was no way that we could improve. Honestly, we were so bummed out that we didn't even want to do the competition the next year. Making it to state seemed like an unachievable dream. However, upon heavy reflection, we realized that the only way to move forward was to improve the next year. We turned our disappointment into determination to do even better the next year. We analyzed all our feedback that both the judges and our history teachers gave us, and we created a different approach to win the competition. I was assigned the role as a narrator, and I had a lot of lines I needed to memorize, and if I were to mess one of them up, our interpretations of history would be altered. It was the morning of the competition. I had to muster up all the confidence and courage I could so I could deliver my lines. Looking into the piercing eyes of those judges, I began to become so nervous. My heart started to race, the back of my neck began to sweat. But then I realized, this is our one shot, our one chance to show that we can win. Suddenly, a childlike enthusiasm started to crawl all over my body and I was ready. After our group name was called, word after word, scene after scene, we did better than we had ever expected. On the ride back home from the competition, we were told that we had placed first at regionals. We did it. And then I remembered a quote from Henry Ford. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. And I realized that every single word in this quote is so right. I experienced every single word in this quote come true. Our team made it to state, placed first in state, and even made it onto the nationals competition, and we represented Tennessee. I learned to be like the ant when this single event created a huge transformation in me. I learned to never give up, look ahead, and keep moving forward. I also learned the importance of hard work and grit. My eyes opened up to new possibilities as I started to look at failure with a new lens. I gained self-confidence, an open mind, and the resilience to looking at failure as a new opportunity. We all fail at some point in our lives. It's the courage part that comes in when we continue to try and try again. I hope you all will join me in celebrating your failures. I hope you all will use your failures to fuel your dreams. I hope you will embrace the ant mindset. Thank you.